think we found the market. Wow, look at how pretty she is. We found a stand where we think they sell the jackfruit pastel, which is very popular in this region.
We noticed all these cars stopped on the side of the road.
We're all packed up and we are about to check out of the hotel we've been staying at for the last 3 nights, which is Vale Do Capao.
We're gonna explore the town around here and stop at a couple places on the way to our next destination,
which is Feira de Santana, which is just a sleep spot on our way to Barra San Miguel, I think it's called. So basically tonight is just going to be a sleep stop in order to get to our final destination, which we will spend a few days at that place.
So we're saying goodbye to our beautiful luxury room that we've had here. We don't think the next places are going to be so nice, at least not like this.
Because we travel on a budget and this was a treat. We enjoyed it while we were here, but now back to budget life.
This was a treat. Yesterday was a treat. We're leaving a paradise. We really enjoyed our stay here at Vale Do Capao. Definitely if you come to this area, you should try staying here. They have beautiful rooms and a treehouse if you like something like that. I will link the place down below so you can check it out in the description. There's our car, all alone. Magic. One thing that we love about having a car is this. We don't even have to bring our suitcases into our places anymore. We just bring a couple of pieces of clothes for the night. We just have our own little dresser back here.
That way we don't have to fully pack and unpack. It saves us a lot of stress and time. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye to the car. Looks like it could be a little crowded, so we went ahead and took this spot.
The only spot available.
We took a week ago. Now we'll walk.
Let's go check out this tiny little village town.
We've heard this place has a cool hippie vibe to it. We'll see if that's true. And today is Sunday, so there's supposed to be a cool market to check out. There's hats, a lot of hats. I think we found the market.
So this is the Sunday market here. There's a ton of produce, but also other things. So it's kind of like a farmer's market, but people are selling their own handmade things, necklaces, bracelets.
¿Cuánto costa?
Oh, wow.
They're selling kittens. Wow, look at how pretty she is.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Cat?
Cat? Can I hold? Oh. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, baby. Yes, you speak English? You have very pretty eyes and hair. Are these your cats? Are they yours? Yes. Where's the mom? We found a stand where we think they sell the jackfruit pastel, which is very popular in this region. Hopefully, we find it. They have carne, palmito, and jackfruit, I think. Carne palmito de jaca.
Esse aqui é de quê?
Jaca.
Ela escolheu de sabor? Só tem 4 reais.
Uma pastel de jaca
Sim.
e uma cana.
Carne de cana,
Suco de cana?
pastel aqui e carne de cana ali.
Ok. Só pastel.
Deu falha na transação.
Só um. Viu? E fica de cana.
Foi quanto que você disse? 15?
This? So a jackfruit pastel is 6. So a little over $1.
Acho que a internet tá
And they're about this size. You'll see in a second. This is a really popular stand. It seems like everybody's here. We've been waiting in line for like 10 minutes, but we were behind like 2 people.
Finally got it after a long wait.
Let's go find some shade and eat this up. Perfect drink to go with this would be sugarcane juice, which is right here, very popular, but we don't know if we want to wait in another line. Okay, we can't really find any shade or space in this market, so I think we're gonna leave to the rest of the town. But this market has been very cool, really cool vibe.
So if someone didn't tell me that this was a jackfruit, I would think it was meat or fish. It looks like meat. It's flaky. This would
Looks like
Go ahead.
looks like a chicken or some kind of fish.
Yeah.
The particles in it, just how it forms together. So yeah, you would think it was some kind of meat.
This would be great for a vegan or a vegetarian because it's pretty close to meat, the texture, I would say.
And Lindsay was just saying, we've possibly both come across this in the US, not very often, but if you're vegan or if you're vegetarian, you might have this as kind of like a meat replacement just because of the texture, and it gives a food a little bit of flavor. Neither of us are vegan or vegetarian, so we don't actually eat this ourselves, but I think we've come across it.
This is good. So this is a place that we wish we had more time in, but unfortunately we have to hit the road so that we are not driving in the dark tonight. But this is definitely a very, very cool place. Good vibes, good energy, hippie style.
So we just left town and we were driving for probably 10 minutes, not even much at all, and then we noticed all these cars stopped on the side of the road, and on Google Maps it showed that there's something over here.
And it's called Lagoa dos Patos, so we figured we'll do a quick walk and check out why everyone's here. He said it's easy to drive doing a quick thing. You maybe should drone.
Okay, so we don't know anything about this place. We don't know how far the walk is, and we've been walking for a good 10 minutes, and we have no idea if we're close or not. So we're gonna be lazy. We're gonna take the drone up, and that's gonna show us if it's far or not. So if it is far, we will just get the drone shot of it. And if it's not far, maybe we'll still just get the drone shot of it and go.
Multi-purpose drone. When you don't have service. It's crazy what technology has come to these days. 50 years ago, this would have never been happening.
just sent her up, and it looks like it's probably gonna take 20 minutes in all, so that's not that bad. So I think we're gonna do it.
Walked about 10 minutes more and found this waterfall and a little pool you can swim in.
So we found it. It's a cool little pond here. It's actually a waterfall. Water's coming up from up there, and it continues down there.
A lot of people are just hanging out here, and the hike to get here was super easy. You can hardly even call it a hike. It was like a 15-minute straight walking path. It was flat. And very similar to what we saw yesterday with the copper-colored water, but not as long of a hike.
Yesterday the water was darker and it was red, and now this is just yellow, but you can see through it. It's very clear, but somehow it's yellow. That's awesome. You don't see a lot of waterfalls with this color water. We've got to show you guys how yellow this water is. And also, this waterfall just keeps going and going from what we can see, but we don't know how far. Yeah. So
made it back to the car. It is hot. It's like a desert in this part of Brazil in some areas.
Need water. Alright, we're at the gas station and he is wiping off our window. We're not sure if that's for a tip or that's just a nice thing he's doing or that's typical for no tip.
Let us know in the comments below, but we're going to tip him anyway because we needed that done and that was nice. So here in Brazil, they fill up your tanks for you. That's the only way they do it. If you want it totally full, you just say completa and they fill it all the way up. And you don't even have to leave your car. It's pretty nice.
Usually we're in and out of gas stations in less than 5 minutes. Pretty fast. Pretty easy.
I like that. Better than doing it yourself. In the US, you have to do it yourself. In most states.
Yeah.
We forget the Portuguese word for tip, unfortunately. Okay, obrigada.
Alright, we give him the tip, just a few real, so less than $1, but he seemed to appreciate it. We don't know if that's typical or what people do, so maybe that was just a little extra for him that he liked. I don't know. Let us know, we would like to know that. Now we're hitting the road again. We have about 4 hours to get where we're going.
We are thankful because these roads have been really good and smooth, which we used to take for granted, but now that we've been driving in Brazil, we really appreciate the good roads.
The only thing is we keep getting stuck behind these big rigs that are going very, very, very slow, and we're stuck behind them for a long time, so our ride's taken a lot longer than we were hoping it would.
And there are many, many speed bumps, and you have to come to almost a complete stop if you don't want to bottom out your car. Even if you do go super slow over them, you still can bottom out your car. The sound it makes is like nails on a chalkboard. I was going slow too. I think I would have hit that no matter what.
An hour later and we're still stuck behind one of these semis.
No, there's 2 in front of us, 2 behind us, and there's a big semi-truck blocking our lane.
Finally got here. It's 9 p.m. We've been driving all day. We got McDonald's just so we can get some food really quick. Lindsay's exhausted.
I drove the entire way here. It was like 7 hours.
My hurt hands, my food poisoning. I just was not the best at driving today.
Tomorrow we have an even bigger day of driving, 8 hours. But we found this hotel last minute. We had nothing booked until we arrived in Feira de Santana, and luckily we found this place for 28 bucks a night.
It's nicer than we thought it was gonna be. Quick tour. Desk, mini fridge, bed.
Clean room, most important thing.
Pretty clean, it smells clean. And a little bathroom. Whew. Little bathroom, alright. That's the end of the night. We will see you tomorrow. Do you want postcards from around the world? Right now we are writing and drawing on postcards from all around the world. And if you want to support the channel and become a patron, then join Patreon down below. So in the description you'll see Patreon, and it's there that you can join where you can get postcards like this. We're going to write on them for you, and you might even be able to get some small souvenirs from everywhere we travel around the world. So, Patreon down below. Thank you to all the patrons who have already joined. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video.
If you want to see more videos like this one, click one of these.
And make sure you subscribe right here, because we're traveling all around the world and we're sharing the whole thing with you. And we will see you in the next video.